In tight political races, every detail counts, including the weather forecast. In a recent study of undecided voters, more than a third say the weather could prevent them from voting on Election Day, and that gives one party a big advantage. We've had our fair share of wicked weather on election days, like the 2008 Super Tuesday tornado outbreak when 13 twisters tore across Middle Tennessee. Despite wild weather, Tennessee had high voter turnout.
Well, if you're a Tennessean, you get out and you vote, no matter what.
91-year-old Dorothy Sanders has voted in every election since President Harry S. Truman. Getting an ID didn't stop her this year, and neither will a storm. Tell me, would the weather stop you from voting?
Well, no. Weather ain't gonna stop me.
When conditions get bad, the advantage goes to the Republicans, according to a recent study by the University of Georgia, University of California, and University of Pittsburgh called "The Republicans Should Pray for Rain." The study shows that dating back to 1948, rain keeps around 1% of would-be voters away from the polls. And in snow and ice situations, 1 in 10 voters won't make it out.
Historically, if you had bad weather on Election Day, more Republicans showed up than Democrats.
Joseph White has been following politics for decades and says that with early voting, Election Day isn't as vulnerable.
Both parties now have 2 full weeks to get their core constituencies out. There's really no excuse.
Yet with many still without power in potential swing states, early voting isn't a possibility. And here at home, the congressional seat between Desjarlais and Stewart is heating up. Electricity and clear weather on Election Day will be crucial in getting undecided voters to the polls. White says we'll likely see candidates' focus turn to voter turnout in the remaining days.
The more folks that you have who are convinced that their vote is meaningless, those are the people who are easy to discourage.
Researchers believe sunny weather could have changed the 2000 presidential election in Florida, increasing the amount of Democrats voting, possibly putting Al Gore in the White House. In the studio, Fox 17 Skywatch meteorologist Chris Justice.